Hey folks, back over on the river. Hopefully you can hear me. That wind's something else today. Gonna do a little camping. Gonna set up camp right over here in these trees. We camped there last winter for a night. Nice night that was. Did some high banking. That's what we're here to do again. We're gonna do some high banking on the river. Do some camping tonight. It's supposed to be down about 30, which isn't too bad. It's probably about 35 right now, I'm guessing. With that wind, it's probably 30, maybe a little colder. Not terribly bad, but a little chilly. Anyway, let's go get camp set up and get the firewood out of the truck. I brought firewood with me, so let's go do that. Alright, it's gonna be fun. Alright, camp's all set up. Got our firewood out. Living in luxury this time. Brought a table and a chair. Luxury. Alright. We'll have the fire right here somewhere. Probably right there. Okay. Having fun already. Alright. You can probably hear the high banker running. Started right up. That's good. I haven't started it in quite a while, but it's all set up and ready to go. We might have to adjust the pitch a little bit and the throttle, but we're ready to go. And it's a beautiful day. Let's go find some gold, huh? Well, we got one run pushed through there. It wasn't a very good run. I had to mess with the high banker several times. I had it out deeper. Couldn't get the right pitch to move it in, and I think we got the right pitch going there now, but almost a full tank of gas through there. So we put quite a few shovels in. Let's clean it out and see if we got any gold in there. Actually, let's look in it right now. Maybe we can see something. Yeah, like I said, I had to continually mess with it to get the pitch just right because this box flexes so much. But you know what? I actually have another high banker I'm going to build soon that's going to be a lot more rugged, so that'll be nice. Alright, let's clean this out. I'm not seeing any gold in there, but we'll see in just a minute, huh? Alright, having fun. Okay, we got it all in a pan. Let's have a look at it. Whole bunch of fine stuff. Whole bunch of it. A couple bigger flakes washed back into the pan when I was washing it around, but let me try to show this to you. I'm zoomed in already. You see it in there? There's, I don't know, at least 100 specks in there. Can you even see that? I can't see my screen that well. And a couple other pieces went back in here, so that's pretty good. Let's see if we can see our hole. Kind of dug it out right in here. And it wasn't looking the best in here, almost like we had dug in there before, but when I got out, there's kind of an edge right here where these bigger rocks are kind of piling up for some reason all the way down that edge. And when I kicked them out, kicked the bigger rocks off and got down in there, it was a lot more material, a lot more kind of clay stuff. I think that's where that gold's coming from, but it's I don't know, it's probably 2:15, 2:30 now. It gets dark around 4:30, 5 o'clock, so, and the temperature is going to drop right off, so I think we're done for the day. We got one run in, that's pretty good. We'll make sure that all of our equipment is all drained of water so it can't freeze tonight. And yeah, let's go back to camp and get some dry clothes on. I kind of got wet, but go back and have some food and make a fire and hang out. We'll get this gold sucked up too, or maybe we'll just throw it all in our coffee can and run it back at home. Alright, let's go do that. Starting to look like a hobo camp. I put a tarp up there to block that wind from coming in. That wind's getting pretty chilly. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's dropping right off pretty quick. Sun's going down. We got about 15 minutes before it's over the horizon, so another hour it'll be dark. Build our fire right here. Let's go get a few stones to put in there. Kind of ring it around and be a little safer. Okay, let's do that. Living the dream, folks, living the dream. Even if it is only part-time, living the dream. Coffee time. Oh yeah. Alright, it's driving me crazy. I gotta go back down there and take another test pan. I'm gonna throw the headlamp on. It's darker than dark 30. It's like dark 31. And yeah, I'm gonna go take another test pan from that spot, put my boots back up. I haven't even taken them off yet. My sneakers in the truck waiting for me, probably cold. And I'm gonna pull my boots back up, grab the gold pan, the shovel's still down there. Cool. I'm just gonna grab the headlamp, go down there, and let's take another test pan in that spot. I just gotta know. Was it just a fluke? Did I have contamination in my pan just stuck in there? You know, it's driving me nuts. I gotta go see. Yeah, it's cold out. You probably can't see the steam on the water, can ya? It's cold. And I got a hole in my glove. I stopped at the truck and grabbed my gloves. I got a hole in the right one, right at the base of the thumb, so. And these things don't dry very easily. Gotta turn them inside out. But yeah. Thought I saw a fish. Go up here and take a pan. Got ice in the pan. It. Try to get that out of there. I'm sorry if I'm moving it around too much. We gotta get all that material out of there because that gold was in there. Should have emptied it out earlier, huh? Okay, we got it all loose. Let's dump it in the bucket. Sorry if I'm shaking it around too much, but if I am, you can skip through or you can hang out and let's see what happens. See if there's any gold in there. Put some water in there. It'll be easier to see the gold if I don't fall in the river. Alright, I see one speck right there. You're not going to be able to see it. Let's get that out of there. Is it gone? Okay, I don't see any gold at all. Nope, nothing. So, let me grab a shovel. Yeah, this one don't have as much black sand as the first test pan I took earlier. The only test pan I took earlier. No gold. Alright, we gotta get back in that zone where the black sand is. Maybe I can adjust my headlamp so I can see down in there better. I think we took it from right up there, actually. I'll bring it back. Be right back. Okay. This is where I just dipped my glove in the water. That's got more material in it. Looks stickier. Let's get these rocks washed off a little bit.
Left-handed as well. Right-handed. Patiently, folks. I'm trying. Pull some of the bigger rocks out of there again. Now we got them washed off a little bit. Put that one over just in case. Spray flat pretty good here. Make sure none of that black sand's going. Sometimes it will when black sand's really fine, it'll try to jump out of there. Yeah, this one has more black sand. Looks like it anyway. Try to wash that rock out. There we go. Maybe a little bit more of this white stuff. Okay, let's try to look at this one.
Got more black sand. No go. What the hell? It's only 7:15. Feels like 11:15. Brrr! It's cold away from this fire, I tell you what. I just walked down to the river just to go for a little walk and everything's freezing up down there. Cold! Pretty nice right here though. I just saw 2 fox go by. They started over here, came out of the brush, saw one, then another one came right through, and it climbed over that tree over there in the distance over the branch. And I thought I hit record, but it only recorded for 2 seconds, so I didn't get any of it, but that was pretty cool. Alright, if they come back, I'll try to film them again. Good morning. Boy, I slept so good. I didn't wake up once all night. I slept very, very good. And I stayed actually a little too warm. But yeah. Let's get up and have some coffee and get ready for the day. Alright. Okay, having coffee. Burning off that chill with this little campfire I got going here. But yesterday when I came, I did do a little bit of high banking, but I had some contamination. I did the cleanup and I got really excited about it. There was a bunch of gold, but then I figured that it was left over in my bucket from when I cleaned my cleanup sluice out. I got that bag of Uperlite dirt from Flower Gold Wizard. I think there was contamination in my bucket, and it was driving me mad, wondering if it was contamination or not. So I went down to the river last night with a headlamp and took a test pan, and I didn't see any gold, so that affirmed to me that it was contamination. But today we're going to start off clean, make sure everything's nice and clean. I do that often. I get contamination in there, and then it ain't no good because you don't know if you're getting the gold or not or what. So stupidly I didn't clean everything up. It must have been left in the bottom of that bucket. So we're going to start fresh this morning a little while and try to get some gold. Alright, you gotta watch out for that contamination though. Yeah, so I was just thinking, I got those cons from the contamination in the coffee can that I brought for those concentrates. So I guess I'm just gonna put them in this tin can here. It's been in the fire all night, and that's a little tip. Let me give you a tip. When you're out camping and there's critters around, skunks and everything else, if you eat out of cans, you just throw the can in the fire overnight, and it'll burn all the leftover food out of the can. So that way it won't attract critters. The smell of it won't attract critters to your camp, and they'll stay out of stuff. So that can is all black and burnt, but I think we'll put the cons in there. That's about all we got, so gonna have to do that. Alright, it's warming up rather nicely. That morning breeze is coming through. It's got a bit of chill to it, but that'll warm up here pretty quick. That little bit of breeze will calm down. We'll throw our boots on and get down to the river. Alright, gonna be some fun. Gonna be fun. Well, I just saved this little fella out of the river. Pretty cool looking, some kind of caterpillar. I think he's still alive. Probably froze right to death though, God. Yeah, he's still alive. There you go, buddy. Hopefully you make it. Alright, before we start running, I'm just gonna explain what I'm gonna do. Last night, like I said, there was some contamination. It was driving me nuts, so I came down in the middle of the night and did a couple test pans. And I test panned from out there and then in. And there's more black sand out here, less black sand in here, but I got 2 specks in here and no specks out there. So let's work right up through here. We're not gonna dig in the bank. That's a no-no. Dig right up through there, and then after that run, we'll move the box down into here, and then dig up through here. All right, that's the plan, man. All right, we got one run through there, almost a whole tank, probably 3/4 tank of gas. Kind of work from here right up to almost to where our tailings were from yesterday. I think I see a piece of gold in here. Let me see if I can find it again. I'm not seeing it now, but I'm pretty sure I saw a little flake in there. As you can see, all my black sands are like from here over, just the twist of the box. Can never get it quite right. Too flimsy, but see all the black sand down on the gravity mat. Alright, let's do a cleanup and see what gold's in there. See how good that little spot was, huh? Alright. Having fun, that's for sure. Alright, we're starting to see some gold. There's a flake right there. Let me zoom in maybe. Got a whole bunch of tiny micro stuff right there. Can you see that? Let me try to get something in there for reference. Little tiny micro stuff. Okay, I'll finish it up and give you the result. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. About typical what we get over here. I did miss a couple pieces down in the black sand, but let me show you this stuff. You see it? Should have brought the blue pan, I know, but lots of tiny micro. Let me zoom in maybe. Yeah, you can see that. Not too bad. It's not no Wisconsin or California or Arizona or New Hampshire, but is that a piece of gold? Nope. Alright, not too bad. Alright, well, we'll throw that in the cons container and gonna go take a little break and then we'll come down and finish digging. Alright, having fun. Woo! Well, I had a little bit of lunch there, or actually brunch. Just had a little tiny breakfast this morning. But anyway, came down to the beach and it's raining. Wasn't supposed to rain today. It's raining. That's alright. We're half wet anyway from that Highbanker throwing water all over us. What's this? Algae green. Alright. Go sit by the fire for a couple minutes. Stay warm. It is still pretty chilly out. Raining pretty good now. Can you hear it hitting the tarp? Wasn't supposed to rain today. I'd say those weather guessers are still just that, just guessing. Alright, finally quit raining for now. Got a little chilly there. Couldn't stand by the fire, I'd be out in the rain. I do have a raincoat, I just didn't put it on. So anyway, we're going to stand here next to this fire, let it build up a little bit, get warm, then get back down to the river. Oh, we might get a rainbow. Who doesn't love rainbows, huh? A little more sunshine. You can see it spitting a little bit of rain still. A little more sunshine, we'll have a rainbow, I think. If we do, I'll bring you back in. Okay, we pushed about half a tank of fuel through there. Looks like with that black mat in the box, it kind of evens stuff out a little more. I didn't let it really run to clean out. I didn't want to accidentally spit anything out. Think I see a little tiny speck right there. You're not going to be able to see that probably. Bunch of black mat up there in that matting. So let's do a cleanup. What we'll do is we'll put that in a pan and see what that looks like first. Alright. It's starting to feel like rain again though. It's getting dark. Okay, let's do that. That's the plan, man. Okay, it's raining again. Brought some wind too. Let's go stand by the fire for a little while. Stay warm. Then we'll come back up and do that cleanup. Actually, it's hailing. It's hail. Alright, coffee time. Brewing some coffee there. French press. It stopped raining. Hailing actually. It was hail and rain and hail. You know, warm my little piggies up here for a minute. These boots are a little too small. I think they're 11s and they're just a little too small, so my feet they don't stay as warm as they could. Alright, come on coffee. We're ready. Alright, coffee's done. Let's get back up here and finish this tank of gas. It's already 2:15. Better do this pretty quick. Starting to chill off. Alright, let's go run that other half tank. First, we better do this cleanup. I was just going to try to splash everything out of there, but because everything hooks together in my box and I can't pull the mat out, it's glued in, of course, so I'm going to have to do this pretty quick. I'll just put it in the bucket. We won't even look at it. We know there's gold in there. There was gold in that upper mat, so we'll just throw it in there, and the next cleanup we'll throw it in there too. We'll take it all home and process it there. Okay, I got that last run through. I shut it off right before it completely ran out of gas. Let's just have a look in here. Still a lot of lights in there. Probably won't be able to see anything right now. We still got a little time before dark, so why don't we throw that top mat into the gold pan and see what that looks like, huh? Alright, let's do that. Alright, there's just 5 or 6 little specks in that upper mat. You probably won't be able to see them. Just 5 or 6 little teeny tiny little specks. We'll dump this in the bucket. I don't think we're going to have a look at it. We'll do that all when we get home. Alright? Okay. Starting to rain again. Okay, I got camp all packed up except for this chair here and me. Just gonna sit here for a while, probably right up until dark. It's about 3:45 right now. Gets dark about 4:30, a little bit after. Just gonna sit here and enjoy. And when we get home, I think I'll concentrate those, classify those concentrates out and put them over the cleanup sluice and have a look at the gold. How about that? Alright, I'll see you there. Okay, we made it back home. We got 2 completely clean pans. I made sure there was no gold in them. There is a little bit of black sand in this one, but I made sure there was no gold in it. We got our cons. Let's make some bigs and some littles. I'm going to use this side right here. And we have a bunch in the bucket here. Can you see that? Anyway, get some water here. So it's easier to classify with water. Okay. Put the littles in this one. And the bigs, as usual, we'll save them. We'll go through them all someday. There we go. Let's have a look at it. Bunch of black sand in there, huh? That's a good pile of black sand. What was that? 2 tanks of gas. Yep, 2 tanks of gas right there. 3 runs. Alright. We're going to throw that over the cleanup sluice. Like I said, we're going to make sure it's completely cleaned out first. Maybe we'll put this real quick pan in. I don't know why I kept that one. Must have been a lot cooler looking at the time. This one I kept because it's got that epidote stripe through it. See that green stripe? Pretty cool, huh? Maybe I could turn on some flash. Yeah, maybe that's better. You can see the epidote in there, the green. And the pink is probably feldspars, but it's almost like a unakite, but granitic. But it almost looks like a gneiss at the same time. But I don't know my rocks, but pretty cool. I know if they're pretty cool, that's about it. Alright, let's I'm gonna get that cleanup sluice set up. Make sure there isn't any gold in it, like I was saying. And yeah. Get to running that. Alright. Okay, we got it running. I let it scream at first. I just let the water rip through there, maybe to clean out any debris and make sure all the air bubbles gone. Let's turn this down. If I can do it one-handed, probably not. I'm gonna set you right there. Don't fall. Okay. Put a little spoonful on there. Lost my spoon. There it is. And we'll have to watch it. See how it's running. See how it's cleaning out. Need some more water. A little bit more. There we go. Might have to adjust it a little bit from there. We have a catch pan down there. Alright, I'm going to run a little bit of this and see what it starts looking like. Well, I'm almost through it all. I'm going to show you inside the sluice here. Starting to see a flake over there, a couple little specks. That might be a dirty piece of gold or a piece of copper or something. I saw a flake down here. So I'm seeing a little bit. Of course, it's hard to see through that water very good. I've been running it really slow. A lot of fine black sand in it. It's been clogging up my mat here. I gotta run it right at the right pitch and everything to get rid of that fine black sand. It's working pretty good now though. There's a flake right there. Okay, only a little bit more to go. And we'll have a look at it. Oh, I see a nice flake. Right there, you see it? Nice flake right there. That dirty gold. That's a nice piece. That almost looks chunky. We'll have to look at that a little better. Lots of little itsy bitsy dots I see. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe if I hit the flash. Lots of itsy bitsy dots in there. No, I don't think you can quite see them. Nice flake up there though. Alright. Pretty cool. Okay, we got it all in a pan. I'm not sure whether I'm going to run it over the miller table or just kind of pan it out. I think I might just go pan it out. Yeah, why don't we do that? I'm not seeing anything yet though. Oh yeah, I do. One right there, see it? Little flake right there. Alright, I'm going to pan this out by hand. I'll grab a snapper bottle, it's empty. And let's see what we get out of there. Okay, we got that all cleaned up. You can see it from here too, that bigger piece. Well, you can see it all, but let me zoom in, show you how fine some of that is. Trying to keep that shadow off it, but those teeny little tiny pieces, very, very, very tiny. And then there's some smaller than that. That piece right there, I think I could pick it up. Yep, picked it up. Ready? Listen. You hear it? I heard it. Little pecker. Another little New York pecker. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Should we weigh it? Nah, let's just throw it in the bottle. Okay, I was fibbing. We did weigh it. 0.045. 0.047. We'll round down. 0.04 grams.